Ogólnie to sprawdzę, czy... Co jest? Nie, no. Do 20 sztuka, tak? Dobra, spoko. To myślałem, że się chyba nie przyda. Dobra. No nie mówcie, że to jest... Nie, już myślę, że to jest ten sam budynek. Ale nie, to miał być na Grand River Road, więc... Ten dalej śpi. Słuchaj raz. Hop. Nie cholery. Można. Lecimy dalej. Ciekawe, czego bym tych dwóch gości załatwił, to tamci by wstali, zaczęli wszystko rozwalać. Yep. Co za muzyka?
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
No. Ulic do rewolweru, jak miło. Czyli oby mieli tę broń, która akurat mi się przydaje. Słodko. Coś tu jest za drzwiami. Ktoś. No cześć. Sanders. A, czyli kolega go wydostał z więzienia. No kolega, brat. Tam tu dawaj. Szczelba. A tu co? Praksis. Pistolet, to mi się nie przyda. Lodówka też mi się nie przyda. Co tam nowe... Okej. A, no to... A, i bym zapomniał Praxis. Usunijmy w ogóle odrzut. To się przyda. W walce z bossami, o ile jeszcze jakieś będą? Powinny być. Dzień dobry. A, pójdę na wiznę. Co mi tam? Mina odłamkowa. Mam ich już 6, więc sobie podaruję kolejne. A tego tak nie dam radę wziąć? O! No. Ciekawe.
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
This is the spot, man.
Keep looking. Someone's playing. Did you hear that?
Jakie to smutne, że on mnie nie widzi.
This ain't right. Stay on watch. Shoot anything that moves.
Won't help. Chodź tu, moja ofiaro. Nie. Dobra, teraz gracz już nie zauważy. Czemu nie? Kasa.
Jesus, what is it now?
O. A, ten miał rewolwer. Miło z jego strony. Że zaopatruje mnie w dalszą amunicję. What the hell? Wreszcie w szachach jest coś poza złomem. Już mam full amunicji do tego, do rewolweru. W sensie, no, więcej mi się po prostu już nie zmieści. O. Strzelba, pistolet, rewolwer. Że tak mam full, karabin bojowy, ne. Tutaj. Nie to. Okej, schowany.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
No i po sprawie. Ja oddycharkę już mam. Tak mam. Świetnie. Nic specjalnego, nic specjalnego. Amunicja. Co za pantów. No proszę. Nawet pana bezpieczeństwo tutaj mieli. Skoczy byki. Tylko gdzie jest panel do wyłączenia tej... A, nieważne. Znowu na łatwiznę. I no. 8, 2, 1, 8. Dziękuję, do widzenia. Spróbuję to bohaterstwo? Nie sięgam. Chrzanić. Dobra, zapis.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. Isaias, if you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and Systemic organ rejection brought on by implants? And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarev's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarev's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Okay.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself. But you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? Early on, I decided my life's purpose was to help people. But I failed as a doctor. Because by the time I see augmentation patients, it's too late. So I went to Humanity Front. And that wasn't improving anyone either. I was an idiot to think this would turn out differently from everything else I've tried.
Dawaj.
You've got to be kidding me. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've earned yourself a doctorate. You became second in command to one of the most powerful men in the country. And you still kept trying harder. You've got more spirit than most people who think they're successful.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. I never thought of it that way. Ever since the kidnapping, I've been haunted, knowing I'm partly responsible for innocent people losing their lives. The shame I feel, the guilt. I'm a mass murderer. I can't even look my wife in the eyes knowing that. I have destroyed everything.
We all have problems, Sandoval. We all have something to atone for. You, me, even Taggart. Your wife will understand that, as will the rest of your family. They'd rather see you live and atone for what you've done than watch you die in shame. Whatever lies ahead, they aren't gonna let you face it alone.
I wish I had your certainty, Mr. Jensen. But you are correct. For the sake of my family, I must give this another try. Take the gun. I don't need it anymore.
Bingo.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
Co mogę wywalić? Linia gazowa? Jednego empa się pozbędę.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Oh, shut up.